Alright, what's up guys, Toasty here, Get Burnt Today. I'm going to be talking more about Dragon Ball Z games, and today I'm going to be talking about something different. Now, a lot of you have been, I've seen that you guys have been saying that you wanted a Budokai Tenkaichi 4 or Raging Blast 3, and I've already gone on what I think about those two things in another video. I will link it in the description for those of you who haven't seen it, but I wanted to talk about Spike. Now, Spike, now known as Spike Chunsoft, if you guys don't know, are the makers of Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3, and then they're also the makers of Raging Blast 1 and 2, Ultimate Tenkaichi, and DBZ for Connect. So their track record has kind of gone from pretty good, really good from the Budokai Tenkaichi games, which Budokai Tenkaichi is one of the highest selling Dragon Ball games of all time, to becoming Ultimate Tenkaichi and DBZ for Connect. So it's thought that maybe now they've actually gotten cut off from making Dragon Ball Z games because of their recent blunders, especially with DBZ for Connect and Ultimate Tenkaichi. It's just they, and RB2 as well, because RB2, even though a lot of you do see it to be a very good game, it in the ratings and in the sales did not do that good, so that is a reason for it not doing well, and them thinking probably may not be that smart to have Spike make video games for them anymore. So I wanted to talk about if we can really trust Spike anymore, or Spike Chunsoft. I'm just going to be calling them Spike because it's easier to call them Spike. And the only real thing that people can really say against it, also, they also made Tenkaichi Tag Team. I know someone's going to say that in the comments down below, saying that, oh yeah, they also made Tenkaichi Tag Team. Yes, they did. They also made Tenkaichi Tag Team for the PSP. And I really, it's hard for me to think if I should actually think that I could trust them with another game. Like, let's say there was a Budokai Tenkaichi or a Raging Blast 3 in the works. If it was, which I doubt that it is, but if it was, would you really completely 100% trust Spike with that? Now, I don't know really about my choice, because honestly they seem to really somewhat have down what people thought they may want in Ultimate Tenkaichi, but they messed up the entirety of the gameplay. It's like they had pretty much everything that people were asking for in Ultimate Tenkaichi that they haven't gotten in years, like the open world that they had in Budokai Tenkaichi and Budokai as well. The open world map where you can go and do different missions on the story mode. They had that. They had boss battles. They had a bunch of stuff that a lot of people wanted, especially they also did the first Dragon Ball Z game to have character creation. And then they messed up the gameplay so badly, and it's funny because Ultimate Tenkaichi itself is a beautiful game. It's so good looking, but the gameplay itself ruined it. And then they made DBZ for Connect, and my mouth was wide open. I was just like, what? Are you serious? Like, even if you say that they were forced to make it by Bandai, which I don't even understand why they would ever think that making a Dragon Ball Z for Connect game would ever work at all, ever. But even if that was the truth, why would DBZ for Connect, for one, have like no content? It has barely any content, and it is just such a poorly executed game. It's so bad. It's like, I don't understand. I don't know. I'm just rambling on now about the other games, but the main topic of this video, and yes, this video is going to be a little bit short, is if we can trust Spike Chunsoft with making another Dragon Ball Z game. Now, one of the things that people are going to say is that they also made Zenkai Battle Royale and J-Star's Victory Versus recently. Technically Zenkai came out before the actual, Ultimate Tenkaichi came out, and J-Stars came out in 2014. And now it's going to be re-released in 2015. And people will probably bring those up and say that those games are good, and Spike, that means that Spike has not soiled at all. But I don't know. I just don't know if I could trust them with another Dragon Ball Z game, especially if they're going to be trying to I doubt they would ever continue Budokai Tenkaichi now, because it's old and there's no point. They would just make a new series. But if they were ever going to make a Raging Blast 3, which also I doubt, but if they were, I don't know if I could trust them. It's kind of really hard to trust them. And also, before you say, no, I'm not talking about Treevax's fan wish of Raging Blast 3. I'm talking about if there was actually going to be a Raging Blast 3 completely made by Spike, what it would be like. I just don't know. I don't know what I would think about that. A lot of people didn't like Raging Blast 2. First of all, because of its lack of story mode, and the fact that the gameplay itself kind of felt watered down. It felt a lot more easy to do, and they aren't lying. It actually kind of is watered down. It kind of was watered down from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 a little bit, and I don't know, it's something that I have just like a little bit of a vendetta against. I don't know, I just think that Spike themselves kind of have soiled, and I'm really scared if they would ever make an actual new DBZ game again. I don't know. I just want to see what you guys think, though. What do you think about Spike ever making a new Dragon Ball Z game, like Budokai Tenkaichi 4 or Raging Blast 3? Now, think about their history. Think about it like this. Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, all good games. They're well, I guess, Budokai Tenkaichi 1 was kind of a little bit on the empty side, but then Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and 3 were really good games. Raging Blast 1 and 2 were kind of watered down, but they were still good games in their own right. And then after that they had Zenkai Battle Royale, and then they had Ultimate Tenkaichi and Connect. So it's hard for me to say whether I think Spike could ever make a good DBZ game ever again. Honestly, I think that if they were given the chance, though, I think they may be able to pull an okay one out, but I don't think they'll ever pull out a marvelous Dragon Ball Z game ever again. But that's just what I think. I want to see what you guys think, so make sure you comment down below. Tell me what you think about Spike, Chunsoft, and do you think they would ever make a good Dragon Ball Z game again if they were given the chance? That's all I gotta say for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, as well as tell your friends if you want to tell your friends about a cool DBZ channel, then tell them about me. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for today, guys. I'll see you guys later with more Dragon Ball Z stuff. Peace out.